Today na the 20th day of September. The 20th day of September 2023. The United Nations General Assembly, the 78th session, day on. And President Mada Uni Bio, President of Sierra Leone, be there in attendance. And yesterday or the other day, we heard Usai lawyer Lansana Dumbuya. They try for ascertain de facto against jury and all those things about presidency in Sierra Leone. But as it is right now, when I say the president of Sierra Leone, a President Bio, I go team up there. I go team up for address the session on behalf of Sierra Leone. We go come deal with that one day. What he talk there? I don't know if for try for interpret him or for just let's just look at him where they talk. I decided which one we want for do on the aspect of in speech where he give today na the UN. But the president where he go na the United States, we know about visa restriction. We not see anything about visa restriction yet, unless we be go talk na American University concerning the relationship between the previous ambassador which in America and them want make interfere with the election. Apart from that, on the aspect we not see. But we see Usai don't meet with the Chief Executive Officer of the Millennium Challenge Corporation, the MCC. We see pictures then. One of the pictures we see Usai the alphabet one. I don't know if that's promiso for say the Chief Executive Officer tell and say, don't worry, bro, they give you the money, $400 million. Now I get that. I don't know if they made the president be they laugh down like But whatever be they talk yonder, we see you say be they laugh. Okay. What in the presidency, His Excellency wants me and you for know about him meeting with the Chief Executive Officer of the Millennium Challenge Corporation, Alice Albright. He said meet with him for discuss the partnership and shared commitment towards promoting sustainable economic growth and development na Salone. If I can go back for just remind you small, the relationship between Salone and the MCC, even when we can win the MCC, now the embassy, na Salone, now they can go meet the president, say, oh, now don't do well this triple, well, now so now score at the scorecard now. Now the embassy can go. Yeah? So the embassy gets a role where they can always play by this MCC. And we Abdul Fatoma being there na 98.1. Where he be able for elaborate small by this MCC for make we understand. He say unlike China, Europe and the other one them, America is different. Like this MCC is different. So this $400 million what they talk about, he say America not the hand over that money they to nobody. Not to me talker. Abdul Fatoma talker. And 98.1. We help for share on our YouTube page. If you go there, you go here and we explain. He say where come the MCC? Na America day before. Where come the contract? America day. He say, and America, where America they give you the money, Okay, let's say now you win the contract. You win the contract for Light Waterloo. Yes, be a me on so. For Light Waterloo. It said the contract cost $2,000. Example. America na 1,500 and they give you. We then give 1,500. We don't done. You can't show them say, that work I don't know. Now they turn out and they give the balance 500. You see, unlike China and Europe, then they give waiting and tell you say then they give one thing. Then they watch you down. So also you think America in way of doing things? With this $400 million, the only side where in be the frown at say the money not they gonna we local bank, even Bank of Salon, the money not they go there. He said the money they come out direct from America. That contractor direct to the contractor in your account. The money no they go sit down a Bank of Sierra Leone. Yeah. So this one America they do so. And if na the European Union now, then they give. Who are you there in for? The European Union, but European Union you they see. Yeah? Alright. Now they go. The bid for discuss partnership, shared commitment towards promoting sustainable economic growth and development. Na salon. We one of them when they become inside February. One part the criteria na for say waiting. Well, free and fair election. Free and fair election. So na be one part the MCC den criteria. I see the one they comment. Maybe Brahma say in like the American way. Juliet Bartil herself say in like the American way. Mori Musabak say in the with the American way. Alright, well how they go. President Bill say when he meets with the CEO of MCC, in pledge government in commitment for sustaining policies that promote good governance, democracy, and the rule of law. When he meets with him, intel and say, this is my government. We committed for make we sustain policy where they promote good governance, democracy, and the rule of law. But white people back then want them the hypocrites. But now they go no more. He say in government value the long relationship where we don't enjoy with America. And not America no more with the MCC. And he promised them go continue for work together for make that relationship day and go sweet. Soba one. So President BUC. Okay. The only thing, this is President Bio in your Facebook page. In a waiting they talk no more now they tell me. You know, tell me waiting the other side say. But now listen waiting tell me. He said the rigorous and thorough yearly scorecard. Well, it look like say by the scorecard, the next one, they need for add Wetin they need for add dey? They need for add election, transparency, and credible election. But you know, say the other one them, you know, the scorecard, you know, get them. The fiscal discipline, health, that one they know can fail them. Corruption will they pass. But that fiscal discipline, you also they fail. Huh? But he say that rigorous and thorough yearly scorecard remain an important tool through which we will continue to engage citizens on the progress toward achieving with development aspiration. The $400 million. Nine. The aspiration all. I forgot let go get that money there. Me, I will get the money. Yes. I want let we get the money, the 400 million. I want make we do the right thing, who meets the criteria. We get them because we know it go help on energy. Energy a lack na saloon. And with waiting, Abdul Fatoma explained to we, this money we go see the benefits. We go see her. We go see the benefits because wetin do he say the money no dey go na Bank of Saloon. Because the money they can go Bank of Saloon well like that. You know they go Bank of Saloon. He say anybody will get a contract for do something by this MCC. The money na from America it come on. It go na that person in account. Well, the only sad part, if you be say for let the person win the contract, you get for play brown envelope there. You go play the brown envelope to all who that you win the contract. Then you want out substandard. Huh? Okay. We they say na not to all the money then they give you. Not to all. Not to all then they give you. We don't done, then can't watch. Then they give you balance money. Now so. I hope I can contact they ask me energy if I'm sure about that. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure about that. Mostly they say the problem with the American or some European them, the funds most of the time, if not all of the time, they end up na their own banks again. We leaders then go pocket them and go keep on at them bank overseas. Well, the problem when we get no money now about the integrity of the contractors, about winning the bid. Let's say we get the money because I want us, energy go help Salon big time. There is no development without lights. Development not they happen without light. Energy go help we. But the credibility of the contractors, the way go, let's say we get the money now. We go win. Where some man go don't call for leg and big envelope. Now they can make we they get substandard working at the country. Because some man all kind begging they cry. Yes. Some man all kind pull na do they go. All kind pull na do they go. So if this MCC gear towards energy, whatever, then they talk, we make it laugh. I hope say a good one. Because my being see our say he say be the laugh so that his supporter there go feel say the meeting a successful one. Yeah. Atao. Yeah. Memzo left. No, seriously though. Me, I want for make it happen. I know like 35% access to electricity. Then even the access to the electricity no guarantee you say you dey get lights. Yeah? No guarantee you say they get the lights. Now the problem that one day. Okay. They no give you the money. It's not check invest. Let not be give it the money no can. But me, if Alpha Toma explain and so on and so it happen, this particular one, it will make change. And the confidence, the one them will be there when I don't forget which year we will go by the citizens, the Sierra Leonean citizens, and we get a town hall meeting at the US Embassy. I was there, and the ambassador then be so believe say there is a project we go light free tongue. And if na the scheme this so them feel to say go able make that project stay happen well. Why not? Eh? Why not though? For make we get her. Because at that time they are sure we say yes. And down the road, then they work on even by the water business. The only thing Saloma had for work with the kuku jumuku oju kokoro. Mokofe iboku. It's embedded in us. And because we dey support the powers that be, they get away with her. They get away. Let them implement the project. I let the money no come. Alright. We done with the MCC. Let's go to the other meeting. Busy Park left. Alright, let's go to the other meeting, yeah? But yeah, I now want to go back and begin call Una. Una all sabi Una self. Una all will be they talk about the meeting. Yeah? The meeting with ICC. Would I remember what I be talking here? Concerning the meeting with ICC. Yes, today na sharp. Because I tell the party can do explain the speech or law just left a lane talk. Because some man be they talk now like say na ICC writes that letter. Some man be they talk like say na ICC. So well, anyway, let's go through this first. Then we'll play the small video. What's in the president tell we? President Bill say na in bang na in receive the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Mr. Karim Khan, for make them discuss Sierra Leone leadership at the ICC and the tenure as a non-parliamentary permanent member of the UN Security Council. He said na he receive am. So not to President Bill fen Karim Kanu. President Bill say, well, la Karim Kanu na can fen am. Na can fen am. Okay? So Juliet Taylor left a let talk. So let not do interpretation, Let him talk for himself. I interpret. Come on, skin to say la left and back let talk. Alright. He say President Bill say. Okay, well yeah. President Bill tell we what's in the ICC Prosecutor say. But for that first meeting with MCC, he not tell we what in MCC CEO say. Okay, well I know they. Oh yeah, what he say? He said the prosecutor called for the excellent partnership between Salon and the ICC for make it team up triangle one. Excellent. Now like perfect. Excellent. You don't forget mistake. If you get mistakes, if not small, when the grade na school, when you excellent, what in that mean? Because I think we get excellent, we get very good, we get good, that are the good side, and now I'm going to the not so good side. Now what you see? Because the prosecutor, they call for the excellent relationship between Salon and the ICC for make le triangle better one. Excellent. Alright. The Tino for Dini. Clean one. He said this include it call on Salon for assume leadership of the African members na the Security Council A3 on accountability in the International Criminal Court matters, ICC matters. He said the prosecutor also notes say Salon has many things to be proud of, including in commitment to the rule of law. Okay. Salon gets beaucoup de them for make them knock them chest for make them be boastful for make them cack them shoulder for make them ace them collar for. And one parent thing then they now because Salon committed to the rule of law. Yeah. Okay. President Bill say, now so the prosecutor say, what's la call America? America! Now you the ICC prosecutor say, what you wanna say? Okay. Law continue. During the meeting, me President Bill, I let the prosecutor understand, say, Salon in commitment for promote accountability and human rights protection during in tenure at the Security Council. Ide heleba one. Yei. Okay. I say President Bio want for make Karim can understand proper one say Salon committed for promote accountability and human rights protection. Amnesty International. Una did it? What you see then tell you see at the wall in all level. The wall no level, yeah? I just want to let you know that. But let's continue. Promoting accountability and human rights protection during in tenure na the Security Council. I also emphasize my government in readiness for continuing with leadership role for support the effectiveness of the ICC as they continue for operate within a mandate and within the constituency. And so President Bio tell Khan. I make clear understand we readiness for work with ICC during we tenure na the Security Council for advanced priorities for help build a just, safe and secure world. And so President Bio say, then talk. Why you still dey deny? Hold on here. Well, you don't hear as to wetin President Bio say. Now you get the opportunity for listen to the ICC Prosecutor. Let himself tell we Karim Khan wetin in tick but Salon. Watch yaba.
Well, the first thing, he's the president of Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone is a proud country that's had a very important role to play in international justice. Sierra Leone has the honor of being elected as one of 3 African countries to be a non-permanent member of the Security Council for the year 2024 and 2025. You've got a very good PR here in Permanent Representative Michael Kanu. And Justice Sierra Leone knows about it. Sierra Leone has supported the Special Court for Sierra Leone. It's been supporting the ICC, and we want to make sure that we can count on Sierra Leone, we can work with Sierra Leone and benefit from Sierra Leone's leadership in terms of international justice, because this court is driven by one principle, which is the equality of humanity. And the lives of people in the global south, in Latin America or Asia or Africa, matter as much as people's lives anywhere else. And to deliver on the promise of justice, we need partnerships. And it's a very good opportunity to meet the President and to re-fortify that bond of trust and to look at ways in which justice can be, not confined to prosecutors in The Hague like myself or judges, but can be felt by the people of Sierra Leone. And I've had the honor of living in Sierra Leone and working in Sierra Leone, and I think Sierra Leone is a wonderful country with wonderful people who've shown great fortitude, great brilliance, from Judge Karim to Judge Miatra at the ICC to Ambassador Kanu. And I think you've got a lot to be proud of, and your role in international justice is not a small one. It's one every Sierra Leonean should be proud of, whether they're Lungi or Freetown or other parts of the upcountry. It's one that you should feel very proud of. Important role to play in international justice. Sierra Leone has the honor of being.
Now, one way you feel very proud of. You know, Karim Khan, the prosecutor, na ICC. Eh? Wait to. Only when they will be they say then they go left letter na ICC. For say this man not see none. Eh? He not see none. But only letter they will say then go left. Well, according to them, the people of Sierra Leone should be proud. So I don't know that be they receive their letter they will be the soon they do. Would that be the receiver and think you need for go to them back. Say the first opportunity we Karim can get for talk. You know talk say he receive any letter. Or then in behind closed doors. You know question nothing. It's like Sierra Leone is this good and perfect. Eh? Okay. So now you will be the run with news. Eh? I read what team president BOC. Now allow you or make yourself watch. Okay. Gillette say ici na diplomacy. Eh. Hey, they say they want the president for feel good. Hey. The Big Bang Society people, una know what they discuss closed doors, behind closed doors. But them put the camera before the man and get a mic. Now talk. Man, I still let her back say, let me wait no more. Then go forget the result. Yeah. It look like saying like Arsenal supporter them on a Man U supporter them. Claude. Color aside, no color atalo. Color aside. Color aside. Jagos. A big turn and down. Eh? A big dear. Turn and down. Yeah, you know, he say proud of the people of Sierra Leone should be proud. You don't say like no calling team. I just ask no more. Man, they get confidence, yeah. Tripoli, when somebody want forget you, bad one. First, it really be nice to you. Then make you feel comfortable. And say keep your friend close. And, well, keep your enemy very close. Eh. Abdul say, hey, but people, you yourself done the remind me about the hypocrisy of with man. So let's wait and see. Eh. My Musa say, you know mean badu. But when they look this one for say, the ICC Prosecutor. Eh? It's just one kawaka no more, just for say the people of Sierra Leone should be proud. All man say la wait, so diplomacy they work. While who stand for becoming me wait to forget limit too. Eh? Me wait to forget limits. I say na diplomatic diplomacy. Alright. Well, today, President Joseph don't address the session. Alright. Just pause first for a minute, yeah? Just take a pause for a minute. Sleepy Joe, yes, the President of the United States, Sleepy Joe, is able to read from a teleprompter without you deficient offered the read. Where then can go then event here? We self able for use teleprompter or we not able? Eh? Do we have speech trainer for the president na salon? Eh? We get speech trainer like who they train the president for give speech like high level places like that. And about the presidents don't do 5 years trade, so another 5 years you don't need any speech trainer and what's not. Eh? Because I can understand, but now I want to use Sleepy Joe as an example. Because they're used to that now. Even Donald Trump will be did it. I mean, they make fun of him. But I don't think say this one it look good on we though. I don't know if when they can write their speech, the president, how long ago they don't write this speech? How long ago? Wait for the go through way. By the time they reach one line, if you don't go through the speech, proper one. Eh? If you don't go through and proper one, trust me. Yeah? When you reach one particular sentence, you remember I they done. You remember how they done where you just you issued, you don't have, you even start another sentence, you didn't know what you get for next before you go down, then you know. Eh? Ashim Williams. I'm Sleepy Joe, bro. Eh? Because the speech to me, yeah, it's my own opinion. To me, the president not deliver well. The president should not deliver well on the speech. Now the main reason and we make a talk about Joe Biden. Are we allowed to use teleprompter? Can we start for self-nance alone? This read pen paper. Why we still le doing? Why we still read pen paper? The president no sabi read from the teleprompter. We no get one we no get one salon. Then we need for fen one no. We need for fen one. Because I know the president can do better than this, though. I don't know if now all the agba inside one green trip you want to do almost. I make the speech this date, not to yesterday, then pull. And what the president they can talk, not to even yesterday. He no waiting for can talk today. Eh? Long ago, the all man don't know the dates. So the speech for the right done. You get a speech trainer where they tell and say, no, now you pause, sir. You pause now, yes, you initiate, okay, you look the crowd, you take 1 or 2 lines, then you watch your paper back, wait, don't watch and done, then, You do on that way day. So like everybody they they feel you as you they talk. You say they get more confidence. But wait too. Now American complain I go in UN. But American complain. For say okay. This the speech. Yeah. Let we look here, ba. I don't know if you get his speech with you. But may I get him? I had his speech with me. Paragraph 18. Paragraph 18, where the president talk about ECOWAS. He say ECOWAS regional peace and security. He say Salon the S invoice alongside ECOWAS community, and then they express say then they battle them face towards any extra constitutional changes of government. Then they bat them face by people who they overthrow ECOWAS. They allow that. Such challenges now the very bedrock of waiting of with democracy, where they threaten them the stability of democracy, that and the individual nations them. And he said at the fabric of we collective African identity. Yeah? ECOWAS the frown at people them we waiting where they overthrow Africa. Okay. So we see Gabon, Niger, Mali. Now the French West African them. The French West African them. So then in 18, but we join with voice for say we not agree, and we wait ECOWAS be say you want go waiting make noise you want go put them back. 28 waiting paragraph 28 what you see. He say we not glad we regret for make we talk na see the decision by certain member of South America. Wait to. So now diplomacy now making non say America because America no more give visa restriction to Salon. But anyway, it says certain member states for introduce unilateral triangle measures them will include visa restriction on the citizens of Salon. Certain member of state, it's America. On the citizen of Salon after we recent election. We observe say that kind measure there we not dey in line with the international law, because he say which is in contravention of international law, that is not dey in line with international law. He says something in there. It don't be the response for electoral outcome now other African nation for puts by them political pressure. And America is deeper. We don't talk na the American University. You don't come back, you don't let them complain na UN. Salon, with a member of the international rule-based community, the African state they thrive for sovereignty and meaningful cooperation based on mutual respect and understanding. mutual respect and understanding we in the West or Africa in the West. It say inside democratic process, every democracy they face unique challenge. However, the essence for make we team up on we own with sovereignty for say we na we, it contain inside the UN Charter and the ability of member states them for address and resolve internal matters independently and without external pressure. The essence of we sovereignty as it is inside the UN Charter, in the ability of member states then for address and resolve the internal matters independently and without external pressure. What the ECOWAS wan go do na then country there? Because 18, it tell we say in day with ECOWAS. A salon we raise with voice with ECOWAS. 28 now. It tell we no 30. Na 30. Now they explain. So 30 and 18. Then Gabon, Niger, all the one and they ECOWAS for Pullman today. Because the external pressure. Or the external are for the Pumuide no more. The external are for the Pumuide no more. Let us say, well, the Pumuide na una external. Africa to Africa, uno to external. We they put smart for people talk. Alright. Let's then we will talk about climate change on. Conclusion. The conclusion. It say inside this world there so. Now who this so? Who say palava them? They are cross border. In only Guinea then complain no. Now I see how they talk about cross border. Guinea then yenga complain. And Guinea then president be dedi. In only in complain. Odan we able solve am America na big so na America yon complain how they lean na UN. Guinea yon okay handle. They handle. But anyway, he said them palaver them. Where they go across border. And power dynamics. Where people they make gigi. Na in Guinea do we. This is the conclusion. Gigi. We must recognize we own shared interest we intertwine with destiny. We want Yenga. We want them. Okay. Mameko says same be say the conclusion na continuation. No, na conclusion. He said the Beberebe crisis where they challenge the global community. It demands that we all come together for take action, unified action. And for we collective strength, we go determine the most vulnerable segment. You want to get power for put their own power so that who not gets power who can just lay we hand no more. Then we go. 54. The choices. That one day, I don't know why the president be mistaken. We say the voices. That conclusion day. A president, I don't know, but maybe he need a speech trainer. Then he need for don't get the speech long time. even though Umar they say for talking a public, it's challenging. You need more practice for make person perfect. Not to everybody capable use teleprompter. Umar na Minneapolis na say that one day. The choices what they make today now for how we get for sleep tomorrow. We team up now forward. One part they lead to waiting rhetorical commitment to equity and solidarity, while the other one is a beckons us to act with conviction, driven by the profound belief in equity and justice, by Spico, economic justice, social justice, and political justice. All that one day, want an as alone. He said we for choose wisely who's go to one for waka. For the fate of waiting generations them, we not even care it. But any decision we'll make today, now then decision then they want them will not burn it, then get for face. I tell you now all thinking. Now so the president close him. That's why the other time the first day we get Mr. Williams now, I ask and say, what thing they do for make we own generation they like it today, they face what they face so. What thing they do? Now the salon this so. Whatever decision what they may make yesterday, now the result this today. Whatever decision this administration they make today, now the results now they go face tomorrow. That's why when you get the people at heart, you provide water, lights, good road. Certain things then they will go just flow in. Good hospital. So that tomorrow, by the time they can yourself go down get a small quick. But if all man na kit table no all man go to say what they my mama be they sell this plaza stay na me self than plaza me self they sell. But every day I get the same gumbo. Lights na luxury. And one bulb na heads I expect you for light. One bulb. If you make an two, well, light today like say lights no day. Get speaking away born. Some villages then say them die. No ever. Thank God for Chinese lights. Thank God for Chinese lights. We can't to justice, political, social. We need all us alone. Well, that's what the president tell the world. He let America then complain. America, when I complain don't reach. When I complain don't reach you. So na better do the needful before you and change power. I go pelele. Make out of go reward. Alright. Anna Salon. Yes, Usfren, what you get on this one, sir?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Triple A, for talking through. And thanks for calling me at the platform. and thanks to listeners and viewers. I know say you try for do 3 in 1 here regarding the trip with the president don't do. He encounter with certain institutions there and some organization like the United Nations, the UNGA, that now the United Nations General Assembly 78th annual meeting they can get and Washington, and they talk about the Millennium Challenge with them get for meet up with at least Albright and regarding the one who at the ICC. But they show in test of how in diplomacy they go. Um, First to go, one for just address the area for the MCC in your side. Waiting me see pan the Millennium Challenge. I don't go say the smile and a positive, neither a negative. Because we know how in a diplomatic language, it is start from your body. It go all the way, but we see inside the express laughter. So that now another good diplomacy where you show. But what in the beneath of the discussion, we're not gonna know too much. But if we see the outcome of some of the meeting where Alice Albright do regarding the millennium, because January then for round up the compact schedule, because they try for wind down most of the activities on the compact. So most of the compacts they wouldn't don't try for put in the 2024 therefore day. So once they don't meet up from that June, this June we don't go, so they don't get the last statement within they try for express. If they go give any money after that time, so you up to when they get for meet up again. But during that last meeting, yeah, then therefore give out certain money to certain countries. And during this meeting, yeah, I like them. But for we now, now more waiting in tweet what we see now more for sure say they meet up with the president so that they go able for get we will then go other before partnership and understanding and how then go able for develop because there has been already waiting we call the threshold we don't receive. But based on certain performance and what the previous government we don't do, they see they reach the threshold and give them. Now, we don't bring letter there, we don't read this, we don't read this. Now, would they want let the government go cooperate? So, in case we left people and let them go investigate, that might be one of the scenarios. But again, the other one, the real scenario, if ICC want for prosecute anything from evidence that they don't care go recently, apart from the previous one, they will be from the civil war. This now one would then get for engage because now them down of the formula. So then get for go to the people and get the evidence. And again, there was a time, if I had a very weak again, where Khan, where now the very man, Mr. Khan, then get for put na a tweet page. Then just 2 days after them give the letter for let the president go meet to during this UNGA 78 meeting or the UN General Assembly. So he been there for tweet. He put side one a link for say. Now there, if you want to send picture, video, or evidence, you go send them. If you go on a tweet page, you go there. So it make it easier for you. You get for put the dates, you get for put details. Just like when they say tell point, say when you make video, tell when the day. So all those evidence that the day and the site and the location. Then if you want for be anonymous, it's up to you. If you want for put your details, it did it. So in other words, it don't give you a link. So get more information. When the information come, you know what take Kerango before Madam President. He writes now for Kerango to the chambers, and the chambers are then for decide. But in get the right again for can tell you say, then tia now in the lawsuit, now then tia they remind you. Just like when they say, then they give kind of when they go for good work and they give that book they was in then the line of duty then where so that they expect you for do and then tear back we expect we for do. So when that understanding they so it's different again when something kind of when I go for go investigate either you involve or somebody where you know. But in other words, now for open a gateway And then you dey represent again the country for help the UN, for the ICC, for let them go promote human rights. So when you know all this, that means you are part of the game. So but if you didn't have the game again tomorrow, you know can't follow the game like how Vladimir Putin do so. In a member of the team, but at some point he do wrong. Now they engage. When again the guy what they call can he engage the president of Ukraine, Zelensky. He meet him I think February. He meet him not for case back, but he go cry to her about what he want let them do. So after the cry, he look into evidence, and they don't gather evidence, and even during the war, yes, when they send evidence, people so they use that one day now for say they want for arrest them. So now it kind of a way where you go see how diplomacy they work and institutional duty. So when you don't go be a member of this institution, you get for follow waiting the rules and you on what you they expect you back for do. So these are the things we would expect see them therefore go on as the ICC they go. We're not going able to go any further, but now so the ICC get for work and so if anything get for happen, we expect say it will get for go. But they know go call her, they tell me say well now they can't arrest you. No. Now for go tell you about waiting the law of that Rome statute say and waiting expect you for do and waiting they expect you for go to the General Assembly as somebody would derive. Then finally about his speech, one, still he say he still get resentment and he know the right side to channel them because he still they accuse indirectly about interference and about the sovereign states. And but if when we talk about sovereignty, we always say remember when you say sovereign, the people and right force. So if the people and back get side, well, if you not sovereign state, what about what you see with the people and if something not they go right, despite you they see the rule of law and other things and they go. There are a few things where they not go maybe the right way. Would they see this they happen? We don't know where they cause them. Would they see this they happen? Where they cause them? Where they go shoot person under when extrajudicial where the person not all arms or would they go up at them who go kill the people that mistakenly we not know or would I go show that a stray bullet? Why you for discharge them? So that's here now the questions are now there for there between him and him now they try for say now people in the interfere by own decision but indirectly they bring them. But the question is you get for ask how you get for try channel them thing there and try show what now you challenges the way you get now the country now based on anything that you get for bill now these people and we will listen say there is something we need for go down for go help you under. But if there is a way where they always accuse, you know they find a way for let diplomacy there, but you go get the question for ask if not the right way they go because finally if even when you come out it can't out again, it can't meet the salon people and few of them. The one way they did here, which he can't tell them back. Well, he knows in the APC, now then they do so. Now then they can't try for Puella Naya for let you know get that 400 that money for that MCC. Well, he know say the truth now ain't go last. So you begin to ask the question, say now there is a window of how they call them olive branch we don't give, and they're ready for let them get dialogue. So you begin to ask, say, is there gonna be readiness for dialogue, or is they ready for like, extra people and come? When they say that they interfere, so if they ask, if you don't say let them come, they don't agree. Then now they say again and they interfere. And then at the same time, you're ready for make a dialogue with the APC, but if they say again at APC, they go cause this for let them not get the couple. So these are the things of him as a mind, as a leader, who the question say sometimes mortal man if the twig one of the olive branch it get chuk at the end we don't know if not the grapes them we don't know if them bokude. So these are the questions they ask in the dialoguing and trying to make peace, but we only hope say development when our money and peace, justice, we will get people who will understand. And the one that will get for help, we let themselves able to get a voice. And then the one day where they can't meet one of the leaders there, let themselves get openness for receive that message for say, let we try get together for national unity, let we push go before. Let God help the nation so that we'll get people in we not to heroic hard-hearted, but then go open for development. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, whose friend.
Welcome, yes, sir. Yeah.
Thanks to whose friend for your contribution. Welcome on board Alpha. What do you get on this one, sir?
Yeah, thanks for having me and thanks to Brother Usfu and at least you don't They don't lay the foundation well, clear, let people get a clear understanding. But I think for me, I want to take in a different view in the sense, I don't want to talk on the what happened at the the president's speech and all these things. The thing will surprise me, Triple A, now the energy, the zeal, the strength where Sierra Leoneans and they put for politics. And we wish and we dey pray if we be able for turn that zeal, that strength for dress, for wear party color, or for go wait to the protest or whatever, for let we all we leaders them accountable for bring development in our country. Now what time we dey suffer for now? In season this check, they are pump the way lock. They are like you no need for talk. We all know places then at the city where the pump not the open self, even when are in season. We cannot come out and organize like this to ask our leaders. Let them give we answer to them here. But when it comes to politics, see, you also see the videos them, see photos all over. You see where then they even they abuse themselves openly, publicly. We are not doing that to all these government or all government leaders accountable, made able for giving development. Instead, when it comes to politics, people left all their jobs, their busy schedule. Some people even take day off. I mean, wish you were able for take day off for speak about development in a salon. I mean, wish you for able for left all what they do for let we ask the president say take today you know able for settle light. What did they happen? I mean, wish for able for tinap and ask the president say what's in the happen for WhatsApp business? What's in the next plan? What's it? I mean, wish we be able for the do them here. Then person go tell me say we are putting our country first. But what's in me see today? Now make us I don't want to talk on the what happen inside or the assembly or whatever. What in me see? Trust me, most Sierra Leoneans are hypocrites. Sorry for say that. We don't like we country at all. We like we political parties them more than we nation. I mean, wish that guy that they would get and they say, okay, oh, Mr. President, good, you don't do good job. But tell we but the corruption money the way you may promise me, say you the build state of the art medical center. Waiting that far we don't go with somebody. None of these people could ask any relevant question other than be singing and all these things. Are we really ready or serious to make our nation go before? This part of the world, you see, they put politics aside. They ask the relevant question. When you see, they get different politics in their politics now. But hardly you see where politics done. You hardly for sense them. In fact, for election they go now, you know no safe. Why can't we come together and ask all we governments accountable, responsible for some things that we know say them for that address by now? Instead, we dress in party colors, we they dance, we they rain abuses. Which pictures are we sending to the international community? It shows that we are politically divided totally in the nation. And the divide just the increase. People don't see any reason for come together at all. It's as if now two major enemies they don't meet up. It's how we want our nation to move forward. We see if them give them chance, so man, but therefore you chap themselves here and themselves. But waiting politics. But go back in a corner to hospital. Now fear don't go up so. We could not ask anything relevant to the president. Instead, we are just dancing. We claim so we don't come abroad, we don't civilize, we don't see the light, we don't see development. But honestly, some people say for them as Sierra Leone Day, then they think more than we. We could not ask any relevant question to the president. Wait, this will be another opportunity for engage the president openly. This will not to hold selves again. Now ask you questions. Instead, we are there fighting, abusing ourselves, presenting ourselves like kids before the international community. For waiting for politics. Outside politics, they can we go? You then a power say you know the past 10 years. You know they did it till you die. It's not possible. But check how most people don't die for something we will forget. Look with hospital, go call not, go cottage. Up till today, we not get standard hospital in our country. Come on, this. Past people who run go to Ghana other side. We could not ask the president all these things. We are there papi showing, going Facebook Live, taking selfies in party colors. Then tomorrow, one for say, we are Sierra Leone, I'm proud Sierra Leoneans. Proud political party picking, that's what me go call them. Because none of them went there for the nation, for as far as I'm concerned. Because they may go there, that political divide force, they put in a corner, let engage the president, but let see the result. Na second 5 years they go so. Now we engage and waiting at the plan, waiting at the next thing. Not to for just give we blankets and plans them. We not get time frame. He dey feed the nation. Who start they start the feeding? Who start they done the feeding? After we reach this now in 4 or 5 years, say time not me did for me. Now that make I not put them. All these things will not get time for ask the president. And then we claim we are abroad, we are well educated, we connected, we don't see civilization. In fact, we only speak English and with the roll with tongue. Let them know so we serve abroad with it. But when it comes to us to act for the poor people out there, we're not able to ask the president question. We're not going to get the opportunity for Kenya, the president. We let the nation down. That's a clear picture with TBC today. We've failed Sierra Leone people abroad, especially the one that we go show party business here and that today. They failed the nation woefully because it was a big opportunity to engage the president. Do not put politics aside. Let me talk development. Politics team not done. But heavy. They won't make you say, well, Lord talk, Lord put salon force, Lord this, Lord that. For me, I'm afraid. What you see today, oh Lord, it's a different picture all over. And this is the same game, this is the same message. Now we send back home. We're not there for Lord bridge the gap, Lord bridge the gap. Now open more and more. Because if we they treat ourselves so now abroad, what about waiting the people for doing na salon? It's a shame. It's a shame for me. And also other person, I give my honest opinion here. It's a shame. Now the president will return with all things on just now. What the engagement will get? What's are the benefits now? What's are the outcome? Now for sure say yes, me I go defend. We go defend Madabio. That's all. That's all. Lord go show them say we say get support now. Lord go this, Lord go that. Are we putting Sierra Leone first? I'm afraid we are not. We are not. And I say this with all sincerity. God will hold people accountable one day. Say, look, you had this opportunity. I brought you in this part of the world for you to foresee development. I brought you in this part of the world for you to speak on behalf of the one the way then at that country. Anything when they talk, then go hold them, they go do them that kind of here. You get them instead. Now politics you put before. God help the nation. I think that I'm here for today, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Alpha for your own contribution today. Everybody knows I meet him up where he come to the one the way he can go, so then they demonstrate. But not they right. Not they right. Just like Alpha they say. Maybe one day we'll get the energy for ask the right questions about just the basic. Diaspora, forget it. The politicians then don't contain we. Because we are la then create job for you. So now then they make most diasporans they don't sell, then sell for cocoa ebe. Yeah, because you know so we don't allow don't. Hey, Brana, who be the under? Hey, you know be see the video then evidence. So then they do what in them gas to do. Yes, Umar. What you get on this one, sir?
Well, thank you very much. since Brother Alpha now and talk about what happened with the 3 meetings. I mean, that's what they talk about because in terms of the protest, like what you said, talker, now they're right. Protest like then and they need to ask question. The only thing where they will ask question, now we then get a town hall meeting where president sit down and give everybody mic. But like then and the way they go on protest, they go because you get anger, you question something where you feel they wrongfully take away from you or what did they do to you. So question another under. You they go there with anger. Well, you get the one that would they support the president, you get the one that will not support the president, and they all can clash. So most of the protests that we make is in the United Nations building. Question another end out. The term we stand is with China. I've been China about Taiwan. We just have been make them a couple of years ago against the Chinese president. Question another. So me on that and they raise me if not they don't go vent their anger, God bless them. Now they're right. I make now the country this whole day. All within the police can say you tinap and then tinap middle. As long as nobody no broken company it, una vent una anger. When you catch the train, you go na so you go take your motor car outside park and you go na yours. Me they talk about the president. I let even bother about his speech, but he mislaps them because maybe sometimes and they one week they talk about education. People are always you get now a reason why people in the Guna school in America just for be speech writers. We then can say campaign time. Do you know how much money we campaign manager they make? Now a reason why people in the specialize on the subject and the whether na political science or whatever or speech language whatever. Now a reason people they get all type of class for all type of something. They get sex therapy now. Where somebody to go no more on go sit down before I tell you how na for do mama and papa business na bed. How watching the spice the whole the bedroom. And get people always just go to school and study that. So everything there. Where Donald Trump during the campaign, when be they talk or during the debate, or sometimes and they wait and can tell us they use the teleprompter when they agree use them, we see how the outcome. So I don't know if Mother B.O.B. use them, but the problem is with African president them, we get the people them where they write the speech for them, whether they want for adhere to that or they want use their own experience because this man, if I'm not mistaken, not to the 5 or 60 now, he did talk on that same podium did. So enough for even get nervous, but he look unrest within himself today. He not look comfortable. But now place where for not to enforce this, like the Guinean president, Mamadou Konde, because I watched something na video na social media where they left Guinea. If na him been update today, na him behave so, because I enforced in this. I enforced this for the under. But we don't find them not to 4 or 5 tonight, don't talk that. So that place there for be a common field. Maybe it been just kind of a little bit too, whether it be angry or it been too excited, overexcited. I don't know. Hopefully next time we can be back in get in what the mall straight. The other thing about in complain one, when they complain America, I don't know why he feels say this all necessary. Necessary. One we diplomatic people them they talk say we not got problem with America. We and America get a long-standing relationship. We and America we get this, we get that, we get this. That's true. Then why all this? Because the MCC scorecard Let's make no mistake. Even if not the individual like Bill Gates or Zuckerberg, any one of them billionaire who can and I may just pulling your money in one green again, is still the game on behalf of America because in American. Because at the end of the day, when you file tax, it use that money there. Just like when we self get Sarah network, that small contribution and we run the go at the end of the year, you see where doctors are to send you that paper because you use them for file your tax. So even if not the individual been getting money, now under America, because at the end of the year, when you file the tax, you report that as money where you spend. It will go towards your tax bracket. So the idea of whether the communication between you and the lady, like I don't say this before. People in the quote don't say now, if I don't know how when white people and they talk to you, they need even when policeman pull you over. Now one day with the past night he say you're not a threat. But if you not see say you're not a threat, if they talk to you, he cook you good one, he laugh to you, they give you the ticket. They tell you back to dear drive safe. If not speed, then we don't give you the ticket where you go for go pay $500 or $600 for. They tell you back say drive safe, take it easy. Yeah, go now. That's what they do. So me no, I'm not read anything between E and that median communication because believe me, you anything within the nigga for do that money. They all don't talk and say, then give rules them. You know, say you do this, we do this. You for do this, then we do this. If one missing there, we will let you know. And they're not just saying no more, okay, this thing will be expecting you for do, you not do them, so you completely out. They not say so. They say, well, what do we want for let you do? We want for make you correct that so that it not happen again. So because of that, the only way we go correct that, bring in somebody who not get nothing to do with this country, make the all can investigate, they need to say for pull you back na power. So we go figure out how now so America they correct the issue them. Now I can say now you say now you hardly for like teach America the same lesson to them. Where that guy been load na plane trade, I don't know if na France, whatever was having come out, he put bomb in shoes. From that 10 day we then catch that guy there. Now America say no more, this need to happen again. Now the 10 that way there, because now during 9/11, now we get this waiting at the agency self all get at the airports there now. Now they not right, yes, now during 9/11, now George Bush now create that. We Congress pass up. Now during that, and when they catch that guy there with that bomb in shoes, and I say no. Now you go to library or you go to no courthouse, no this, no federal building, no day, no state building, no day. How many building no the way they go inside? Bye, mama. Where you need to meet. You don't pull your shoes, you don't pull your shoes, you don't pull your belt, you don't pull your wallet, you don't almost undress yourself because even though when nothing tragic no be happen, but then catch the guy and say this bugger for happen again. So you work from that. So now that after say them they try for do with the president say, okay, if not mistake or if not intentional act or whatever will happen, when I go do this, when I investigate, when I bring out the finding them, then we move forward now how to make sure that not happen again. I feel saying that then they ask for. I feel saying that not to say what I not feel say like what some people in the talk say, oh, don't go redo the election. I not really feel say now America the own place or not that not the intention. Or for go find out say, oh yeah, there was some skirmish over there. Well now the election, or for recall the election again. I not feel say then one make sure say no more, then find waiting them believe say go wrong, let them investigate, bring out some findings them, and put some modalities in place, make sure say that not repeat itself again. I think say if you listen to the outgoing ambassador with them the interview, it been clear. They say we don't want APC person, we don't want SLPP person. We want individual, we not get nothing for do with the two parties them. Let them investigate, then get the finding, then talk about it, then they move on. And so then they do the business, then anything will happen and they try for study. Same thing like what in any field, like the medical field. If somebody, a nurse commits something, they do bad, then they just go no more than go fire and so. Then they call meeting and they investigate what happened, why this malpractice happened, why this doctor do this. That then the first find out, maybe not to in fault, but something happened so that this type of thing not go happen again, let patient in life not go. Now I make them can do anything and they not to say now for torture, now torture the one can torture, the one disrespect or disgrace president. You know. Now for find out so that they will make sure say will not go through this same ordeal again or this same scenario. At least in that then they ask for, we do that, then we move on. Then give you the money, we go solve problem then. Even though when me they look and say, like who can talk now we chat line say, that money they quite honestly not small money for a nation. See, you know for they dance where somebody said they give for $400 million. We passed that. This is not whole nation. Where people and they that money and then they spend half of it just on them wedding them or not other things them. But we say we did today, we will not get time. We will not even get 1 million. We see don't tell now the poor people will help for conduct the election. Where them for getting $50 because 1 million or $50, they're not getting the money. So that tell you say if we never pay them $50, 400 millions now get. So now the reason that why First Lady be the dance. Then the other thing with the ICC, me not the read. The pantap all within them people and everybody else they talk about. Say then just ask some questions, they want for know, or then just want for introduce them at the UN, whatever what it is. You know, the man self within himself, you know, say people in the diner salon and people in the diner salon unlawfully. Because the minute they talk about the riot to me, the one way stand to me, the biggest one to me, like the Pademba Road. Because the problem, the reason here is, then people here, they're already there as a detainee or a prisoner. Nothing, not the way they get. Even if they demonstrate, you know how many demonstrations that we see in a prison, which on the broker, then some protest or fight, then they break out in a prison in Naya, where then they almost injured sheriffs them, cause mayhem. But it's not easy for let them shoot them all. Because we side then they are already in a prison, they not get no weapon they not get no gun they. For let we go get over 30 something people and just die no more like that. Well, nobody want to hear stuff like that. Not of us saying that bad food then cook get them. As somebody now people will show up there with a gun and shoot them, kill them for no reason. You know, so it's tough. If we not say this not real, it not ever happen outside of the civil war, where police then just bust number of people and kill them mass in that amount. So if not that they ask them for, whether not that me know they I watch a video now social media where somebody they interview the guy, they talk about how he just want to meet the president and congratulate him and talk about waiting the situation and get with the sit down, waiting mean with human rights and all that. If not that, no more you want for ask someone, I ain't ask someone that no more that your intention, fine. If then get another issue on top or under, where they want question them regarding the videos and the tape and the complaining about the human right violation. If Dandy self included there, but they not bring that up because they talk diplomatically. That's 11. Let we see who side in the end. Me, never make too much of the NTN because the talk then just too boku. I just hope say Ingo realize say now the same people in the wire where it be the talk to 2018. Now the same people in the wire where he talked to just 4 months or 3 months ago or 2 months ago. So for watch another human being they kills somebody like the way they kill the people in that country there for no good reason. Look that man, that Mr. Kalonwich, and just go kill. And one way witness will be there around, they say the police, then the killer, then they pull in span and they tell and say, now I go call Adebayo because for identity, they mistaken for somebody else. We don't need all that. The country already, they go down the drain with poverty. Nothing Tripoli. Who they go under? We they see, we get family, we get people them. They not day in a phone. Now why they go they don't sleep? I they turn the phone off. I they turn them off because if you ring me a person, when you see something happen, I wake up and then they go back to sleep. You know, easy. I they turn the phone off every day. Somebody they call you for paying rent, somebody they call you for food, somebody they call you for school picking, somebody it just boku sleep no day. But how you go avoid them? Now you people them. Now that's one line is a feel. Now in people them. At the end of the day, whether not Timini, Loco, Limba, Mendy, wherever, now in people them. And we all are Sierra Leoneans them. And we need to treat each other with respect and dignity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Umar. I have to say thanks to Umar for his contribution today. Diana Salon. You want to elect Salon? Yeah? Are we there soon? The lack na Ezekiel in the mouth. Like say today, the work on Olam.
Ezekiel, sorry.
Okay. The work look all Ezekiel. Now so go down here today. You don't play with your own part. America. If you test to number one test we. All man will tell what you wanna do. The owner don't wanna cancel and get visa restriction. Lie, you know the work. Yeah? But all we want for Sierra Leone, not the best. Again, you X than somebody in best. So all man best different. And kissing a relative term. Alright. I just want to let you know that. A relative term. But tomorrow we can forget an interesting topic though. Now we'll be done ready for do today, but we say let's just pull this common road. Yeah. Hopefully, people who they listen, who they support this administration, no good things saying I hate. Because I fail to say this administration as you speak up. Yeah, you know, like the president. Hey, you know, like Salon. And you have certain people, as we go live, wouldn't come. And they look what's in at the topic, what's in to the topic. Those bass. Yeah? At least listen to voice of reasoning. Listen to critics. Nothing say me way or no way. Things say down in the end and Bogwe. Yeah? Me way or no way. No. Sometimes it's just good that we just listen. Me, whatsoever kind of protest, nah. Now they right for protest. Now they right. Can jump and ticket for anything you want for. Now you right. It's again just a cry for see. Wish we all can come together and cook for the politicians. As I can always say. Because it seems as if now then they cook for we. And then they cook for we. So because now then they cook for we can't even have a conversation. As she say, oh, I the president, hey, na APC. You know why? Because when they support, you know they say any other thing other than one way. Yeah. Other than one way. As long as you the supporter and this you get for C. If you say otherwise, then you know to support her. So that's why it's so easy for class people, any kind of way. Say, hey, forget it. I can admire people though. See that they watch there, they admire them and say, wow, we get energy. Most of the one they already did. So ask them when last time go salon. Ask them. Even though some man they support and they go salon, still yet they can tend for pretend like if I say, well, then at that time the excuses go come. But a lot of them know they go salon. They don't get nothing in salon. Some man for even send $50 for a fumble or £50 for a fumble. Don't get her. Eh? Don't get her. The politicians they don't get we. Whose side they want we? You ala we give you position where we win. You ala we create space for you. Simple. So what you get for do? Now for make noise. Make noise, make noise, make noise. Mike Berewa. Not when left hospital so he didn't have status. Usai. Na Facebook, social media noise. Eh? That's why. Or you qualify for the job? Okay. I remember long years, not even now. Long years, maybe they go salon. This theory they do so. No, because you want politics. No, I don't. And I repeat and million times I go repeat and I am not a politician. Because at the end of the day, all we two don't stand for Naya. Eh? You get to go against her. We get people who will be the take part from trade. Then they inside political party then right now as we speak. We get people in. Who will be the take part when we just started. I'm still here. I'm still there. Even the area where they, but I will make you chairman and no want. Also go make the farm. But I'll go send in a parliament. I don't want. I no want. We'll create a platform so that our voice then could be heard. Because at the end of the day, we didn't give position again for dance to the tune. So why you want to go bother yourself? Yeah? Karim Banks left. Why you want to go bother yourself though? Maybe some people in there, they can't take part. They call and say open line call. Maybe they say one let them voice be heard. But my dear, I like the police IG no want. One thing we I ask of for say whoever the powers that be, let you know say there is a platform we go tell and true. Simple. If President Bill grab today, say, let's listen to Abba. Let's just know say no to out of it. A platform they tell and true. Anybody grab today. Yes, we got a little bit of satire they put a phone for make the thing sweet. But now for make you know say, some side we go tell you to go. Because Bokuman today we even be the inside that holy where the president done, they can't tell him kudos. The speech wonderful. You hit some, you do everything. Even though you say where the president be the buck, you be the butu head. But we then, you know, I tell and say, Mr. President, I think say the next one we need for work on one or two things. Not even sabi talk that one day. You know, sabi even talk, you know, sabi play with words. Say, Mr. President, but you knock out well. But one or two side in the way, you know, I believe say if we next time we go find where we go do. Where you go waiting say maybe earlier, if they give the speech earlier, we go work on them. Outside you go waiting say we go do dry on. We go even do dry on. Sit down, if na status they all sit down, we make clear you do one. There's nothing about say shame they know. Because that's in the way come out that those who you know say you get the best out. But if all the way they say you cannot fatten the pig on the market day. You know, not to the day for going to market and yeah. How you want get that body day? So what are the try for talk now? And for justly we all understand. Yeah? Because some man has can no. You get right to your opinion. But no, they don't tell them they brand this network now. Don't say. Same person go listen the same program. Go like, but left triple A. I say PP. But left triple A na APC. The same program, two people. Because when they can, then they already get within in their mind. Me, I always they talk about MCC at one time. Sometimes I am ashamed of Sierra Leone. I don't know if you know the shame for Salone. Yes, sometimes I am. We see other countries them. We see Cote d'Ivoire. We see Kenya. You see Ghana. You the shame say small Salone. We not able even keep them clean. We capital city. We not able clean ourselves. Politics that make Freetown dirty. Politics that dirty Freetown. Imagine we capital city, you know able clean. The road they all are dirty. You pass two finals, you meet one palm body. You meet one side when on finish. You meet another one where grass don't full up past anything. You meet another one way. Within a city. Inside the city, waking up morning, see 5 gallon rubber, then quickly. All man the fence side for go fend water na morning. Eh? Sometimes it's difficult to. Seriously. You the pastor hears them quiet, nice. But we own. I don't work a small and salon. Watch explode Tripoli. I don't work a small. Watch no more. The scenery there will get them. But after that, what's next? Abdulkarim, they say the people are the problem. Yes, we all, Sierra Leonean leaders, citizens speaking, everybody is the problem. The other thing is, oh, we need new city. Yes, we do. We will left Freetown as historical city. I want something to be proud of. Am I proud of Sierra Leone? Yes. But I'm telling you, sometimes when you look pink, you the shame. One cut boost, one cut here. Right now for come out what a logo tongue. Oh, now wait to my Leone see what they can do here. How much it they cost? Waiting at people minimum wage. At the end of the day, corruption. He did it. Something in the whole see them instead of they say, APC better pass SPP better pass APC. No, let's talk about the country itself and the people therein. Because before we don't count APC and SPP business. And then two don't shape the country. APC don't go talk na UN. SPP don't go talk na UN. Istrasa say don't go talk there. And Johnny Paul no not be good. Eh? We need for wake up though. We need for wake up. Salon no get money man here yourself. Show me ba. Big yeah. I go hill station. I go na so area. They say, na hill station this. Atabo. Hill court. Go na so area. They ask back. You na hill court today. At the front line, no man. Make change. Hill station at the front line. Go inside. Go down. Go ask. If you go fishing na dead eastern you dey. City no plan, nothing organized. Nothing organized. So they no more for thing. Some American say, Tripoli, you're not interested in politics. Let God guide you. You don't see beaucoup journalists and civil society there. We will put trust power. Say the same thing what they say now, but at the end. So I thought, okay, maybe now you can meet here network. We've been here for over 12 to 13 years now. Yeah? And I mean, but ready. Before I say that, well, left talk, but yeah. I don't get vision and direction. Abaka kote se uga money man area. Show me amba outside. Angodi. And what you call as money man area? Show me amba. Sefa ango money man area. My Musa say yes. Even for Facebook, I refuse. Now the radio no more will be there. What is Facebook live cam? I not agree. What the power over 1 year? Panelists then, not to the panelists and who get now safe. It's I say, hello, go Facebook. They say Facebook. I say, I'm old school like that. Jacob say, if me visit Dixon and Guinea, I've been there. Me say, go feel to say, na Europe. Barack Obama left. Who's Nigeria investor that one day? We not get upscale neighborhood. We not get no money man neighborhood. Not get. All say we go dirty. If you not to read dirty na plastic. Go to get chago they go so. We gotta keep company small. Seriously, if you not to read dirty na plastic. If you not to plastic, well look and that. Viton City Council become with one scheme. The area we clean pass all we decorate, then they give them prize. But then this if you not last. That one they for be help though. And they for be help. Alright. Hello, come out here. They can't tomorrow. Just a little tell friend to not well friend no more. We'll go there back tomorrow, yeah? Tell me back tomorrow. Triple A say tata.